All praise always goes to the Most High God, YAHAWAH, and His Son, YAHAWASHI. You know, this is a little, quick little thing. I ain't gonna go too deep in the story. You can read it for yourself. The history of Susanna. It's a pretty good book. I already read it before, but I'm rereading it again. Story about a sister and two false witnesses. Two judges. Just want to talk a little bit about it because I kind of find it interesting. In a whole lot of areas. But all praise to the Most High God. I hope this is edifying to the hopeful elect in the 1/3. Let's jump into it. It says the history of Susanna. Verse 1. There dwelt a man in Babylon called Joachim, and he took a wife, whose name was Susanna, the daughter of Chelcias, a very fair woman and one that feared the Lord. So this sister was very beautiful. Because our women, black women, Hispanic women and Native American women, y'all are the most beautiful, princesses, daughters of Zion in the whole world. Don't ever let a heathen nation woman down y'all. Y'all are the most beautiful women on the world. This sister, this is an account with a beautiful sister, and she feared the Lord, she was shamefaced. And she actually kept the commandments. Let's see how do you actually fear the Lord. Let's get Psalms chapter 111. Let's get that precept real quick. So the book of Psalms chapter 111, verse number 10. And it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endure forever. So this sister, she feared the Lord. She kept the commandments. The commandments has always been here since the beginning. And the commandments is always going to be even here to the end. And the kingdom coming under a black man named YAHAWASHI. Let's keep going. It says her parents also were righteous and taught their daughter according to the law of Moses. So the law is not done away with. Obviously, if these parents taught the sister Susanna the law of Moses, and I'm gonna get that. It says that her parents were righteous. What is righteous? Everything has a definition in it. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 25. And it says, and it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God as he have commanded us. So the parents taught this daughter everything in the law of Moses. Let's keep going. It says, now Joachim was a great rich man and had a fair garden joining unto his house. And to him resorted the Jews because he was more honorable than all others. The same year were appointed two of the ancients of the people to be judges, basically elders, older people. Such as the Lord spake of, that wickedness came from Babylon from ancient judges who seemed to govern the people. These kept much at Joachim's house, and all that had any suits in law came unto them. Now, when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk. And the two elders saw her going in every day and walking. You got to think about it. These two elders were watching this married woman every day, stalking the sister, so that their lust was inflamed toward her. A lot of people may be new to the channel. Let's see what lust is according to the Bible. Everybody says lust is this, lust is that. Let's go to God's word to see actually what lust is, Let's see what it means when these two elder judges, Salaki, was lusting. And it says, what shall we, Romans 7:7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid. Of course we know the law is not sin. Nay, I had not known sin but by the law. For I had not known lust, except the law has said, thou shalt not covet. So now let's go back to the law. Let's go to Exodus 20 and see what coveting is. Exodus 20 verse 17, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his maidservant, nor his manservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Anything that belongs to your neighbor, you ain't supposed to want. You know, these two wicked brother elders were coveting this man's wife. They were in lust. They were inflamed with their lust. You know. And let's go back to it. Yeah, right here. Verse 9. And they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes that they might not look unto heaven, nor remember just judgments. You know, the Lord's all about justice. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they didn't want to go by that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to I mean, they burning their lust toward this sister, man. You know, and albeit they both were wounded with her love, yet durst not one show another his grief. For they were ashamed to declare their lust that they desired to have to do with her. Yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her. And the one said to the other, let us now go home, for it is dinner time. So when they were gone out, they departed. They parted the one from the other, and turning back again, they came to the same place. And after they had asked one another the cause, they acknowledged their lust. Then appointed they a time both together, when they might find her alone. These two men were creeping, trying to catch this sister by herself. You know, that's wicked. You know, you're not supposed to want to lay down with your neighbor wife, you know, or even lust or anything that belongs to your neighbor. You know, just keep going. And it fell out as they watched a fit time. She went in as before with two maids only, and she was desirous to wash herself in the garden, for it was hot. And there was nobody there save the two elders that hid themselves and watched her. They were watching this sister, man. And she said to her maids, bring me oil and washing balls, and shut the garden doors that I may wash me. And they did as she bade them, and shut the garden doors, and went out themselves at private doors to fetch the things that she had commanded them. But they saw not the elders, because they were hid. Now when the maids were gone forth, the two elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee. Therefore consent unto us and lie with us. These two elders wanted to lay down with this. I ain't gonna say it because maybe new people watching, you know, I'm gonna use my words carefully. These people wanted to lie down, have intercourse with this woman. You know, a married woman at that, which is wicked, you know. And it says, if thou wilt not, we will bear witness against thee that a young man was with thee, then therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee. You know, they were going to try to lie on this sister. And I'm going to end it right here. Hopefully, Lord willing, we can get a part 2, you know. Let me go to Proverbs 6, you know, because the Lord hates that. When you lying on somebody, the Lord hates that, man. You know? Proverbs 6:19. A false witness that, let me just read. I'm going to read 16. Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. This is something the Most High God hates, and the Lord YAHAWASHI hates. You know? A proud look, a lying tongue. These two elders were going to lie on this sister just because she did not want to lay with them. She didn't want to lay with them, yo. And hands that shed innocent blood. The Lord hates when innocent blood is getting shed. A proud look, a lying tongue, you know, and heart that divides wicked imaginations. These two elders were burning their lust, that they were imagining what they wanted to do with this sister. Feet that be swift and run into mischief. These two elders were running. They hid themselves. The maidens couldn't even see them. You know, that's running into mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that sowed discord among brethren. They were finna lie on this sister. If she didn't want to lie with them, they were going to lie on her, you know. But that's part one to this. I hope this is edifying. All praise always go to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. I'm going to say shalom.